Hi, I had another collection of poems which I was going to call 2020 Vision, based on things I'd seen and thought about across the year. But as all I've seen the last few weeks is the all too familiar, perhaps another more suitable title for this collection is David's COVID. Poem 65, The Human Screen. Along with the rash and return of some work, apparently we can now meet one person outside, just as long as we both keep our distance. This makes each public space its own laptop, primed for rendezvous, assignations, in which once privileged information will have to be shouted out or declaimed. There is no specific rota for this, so naturally we will be crammed at each corner. Alleys will run thick with humans, evicting both rats and shadows in this perplexing new COVID game. What the police had controlled will soon be relinquished. But if another couple stand close by, must we withdraw, like spies, back to dark? As if this hadn't played enough with our lives, now we must enact past pretenses, moving suspiciously through the poses that once used to define what we are, or were, or might be. Once we understand this new shadow, which seems to fade when considered, water through a net that needs stitching before it slips slyly from the altar formed by cupped hands. One more piece of crap from the river of shit running from them, as another pale attempt at provision in the linguistic sense wastes words, wills, and meanings that I certainly don't understand. So how will it work? Perhaps they could explain it all again to me. Or will we each receive quadrants in which we could land each phantom plane with cupped hands, as movements carve air to make a new kind of sign language, mimed touch, soft blown kisses that are meant to replace each old care? I am stultified, startled, stunned by this photocopy of friendship, in which the machines have been sanctioned and then imagined and placed between trees, or if not in parks, before shops, which will in turn render them akin to a photographer's backdrop or background. And yet such posed emulations of spirit reshaped just deceive. Makes no sense. It's a step, but a step towards fabrication. As the experimented rats and automatons ape the humans, A1 is translated and transmogrifies into a form of AI. But the would-be robots can't replace what has already ceased to be human, as woman and man become artificial and anti-fictional too, as facts lie. So where is the hope? What's the cure? A vaccine will in time cancel COVID, and yet it isn't the strain, it's the symptoms as well as the scars that remain. We will have to learn anew, as cats do, to see through the dark sent to claim us, and become aware at each moment about how something like this comes again. A chemical weapon is one that either man puts together, slick as a gun, and aimed at us in a kind of suicide pact to curse breath, or it is one that simply alchemizes through earth, a stain or slur from spent forces, sent once more as reminder from a passing age that handmaidens for the tightened control of kinged death. Hope builds beside pain. Concomitant, they are comrades, as with bud and stem, root and flower, man and mistake, cloud and rain. So as you meet in the field and perform a Tai Chi of false contact, may that dance bring you closer to both the fiction and fact of the game. For we are being played with, I'm sure, as well as tested. The human screen is now pulsing and a login program has been searched and set by your name. How to log out, though? You know. But for now we can bypass that motion. Driving out across distance and with our hopes dragged and packed. Stay alert, stay secure, while being insecure. That's the message. But 10 dreams too. The night travels, but then the days arrive. Dreams can stain. David Erdos, May the 13th, 2020.